Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my 2 Cent Tuesday, where I pick a topic and I give you my 2 cents on it. This week is going to be a little fun because I'm talking emojis. Like, seriously, those little things that we're talking in pictures now. We're really talking in pictures. Like, I used to tell people, let me draw you a picture. You know what? I'll send it to you in the messenger because I'll draw you a picture. That is what is going on with these emojis. And so a friend of mine, we're in a group text together. She was having some issues with somebody. And, you know, when you really want to tell somebody how you feel, but you just need to make it short and sweet, to let me draw you a picture. This is what she sent us. This is what her, right? So this was first, next, here to here. Can you guess what that is? I did. I got it right, too. It's basically you're washing your hands of this and they can kiss your And yes, that's exactly what she meant to say. And it did strike me in that moment. I'm like, we are talking to each other in pictures. We are past the point of having real big word conversations. Like the words that Maya Angelou would say. Like really big words that roll off the tongue, and it takes practice to say those kind of words. We're now down to pictures. So, I did a little looking. Here's another one that's now one of my favorites. Not the brightest bulb, of course. We all know a couple of those. But then I found this one. For those of you who love classics, Call Me Ishmael. See? Get it? Call Me Ishmael. But you gotta know what that stuff means. Now, so then I got to thinking, what to look up, because it's pretty much, these emojis are the modern day hieroglyphics. And if you don't know what a hieroglyphic is, I'll show you. But let's just take it back to, like, not too far removed from our current generation. Remember these kind of books where you would read a word and then add that picture to the... This is how we learn to read. And of course the example next to it takes a modern song and does the same thing. I'm not sure everything that's here because I think it's a brother and a sister and they're out in the woods and somebody gets in trouble and somebody throws a fit down here and then mom is taking them home. We read in pictures. We learned to read in pictures. But let's go further back. Are you familiar with this? This is telling a whole story. This is a whole language in pictures. A whole language in pictures. So the emojis are just this new language and not even all that new. It's just like this modern version of this. So I looked up a couple more. Those of you who are into Native American pictures, right? Cave drawings. Here's more cave drawings. Now, my favorite example is what's called, from Ireland, when I got to go, is an Ogham stone. This is actually the nephew of St. Patrick, and this tells all about his life, look, on one stone. It's basically drawing pictures, and that stone, those markings are the precursor to what we now know as the Celtic cross. But that is even telling a story on the cross through pictures, through carvings. We've done this from the beginning of time, and we've talked in language through pictures. It's how art develops. It's one of the languages we have to talk to each other, to communicate. That's why when we go to airports, we know all the languages, regardless of what country we're in. We know the symbol for bathroom. We know the symbol for food. So the emojis are just now a fun way to incorporate talking to each other quickly, fun, and sometimes it's a, can you guess what I've got to say? Can you get the picture I just drew you? So at first I was a little annoyed because I was like, aren't we better than just pictures? And then I was like, actually, we've been doing this for generations. So why not embrace it and enjoy it and have a little fun? Now, here's the thing. Don't do it in a professional sense. Keep the emojis out of your professional emails until you know somebody well enough to put a little smiley face at the end. And with that, that's my 2 cents.